All aboard! Hey, what's the big idea? Oh! Excuse me! Oh my God! Yeah, where is it? Yeah, I thought maybe over there. Watch where you're fucking going.
Welcome.
Fuck, I think I just stepped in dog pound or something.
Welcome.
Would you look at that? Welcome to Tinkertown, podcast where we tinker around and look at your town. My name is Noah Marger, as always. Thanks for being here. Great guest today.
Oh my God.
I would say great guest today, to be honest with you.
Okay.
And my guest is a comedian who is going on tour. Love that. Coming to a city near you. If you live in San Diego, be there August 16th. Seattle, Washington, August 20th. Chicago, August 27th. New York, September 26th. And if you live in frickin' Los Angeles, California, headlining the Comedy Store, December 3rd, please welcome Faith Ladzinski.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Let's
so
go.
amazing to be here.
Thanks for being here.
And if you live in another city, I will not be there.
No,
Firmly no.
fuck off.
Stop asking.
Get out. There's going to be people in the comments of your reel being like, please come to
Please,
Seattle. And it's like,
please.
I was there.
Yeah.
I love checking that out when people are like, hey, bro, why don't you ever come to my city? And it's like, well, I was actually there.
Yeah, I was actually there. 12 people came. Would have loved to see your face. in the
Yeah, would have
crowd.
actually, you'd really need to fucking
Yeah.
figure out when I'm going to be there. It is kind of nasty the way the way people are being these days is nasty,
Yeah,
I would say.
I gotta say that too.
Thank you.
They love to tell me to come to New Zealand.
Whoa.
It's like, make it happen.
Are you
know?
going to come to New Zealand?
No.
Oh, got it. Okay, perfect.
How would I do that?
I think probably plane.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. But I'm scared to go to that part of the world. Not that I ever have been, but like
Yeah.
the animal situation there is so fucking crazy.
Yeah, but I'm like, oh, I need to please this one person who asked.
Yes.
I
need to go get my validation in the
yeah.
Southern Hemisphere.
But then it's like, wait, now I'm flying to New Zealand. Like I have to live in that reality just
Yeah.
because they randomly DM'd me.
a 25-hour journey
Yeah.
to go to a show with one guy.
And then 2 weeks later, they're like, wait, when are you coming to New Zealand? And you're like, I just suffered
was
to come
literally
here.
just there.
I literally, yeah.
The plane.
So,
Are you okay on a plane?
I'm terrible on planes.
Me too.
Yeah.
Terrible. I don't
Terrible.
like even flying to the East Coast. I'm like, we got to figure out a better way to do this.
Yeah, no, I had a traumatic experience on a plane one time, and
Whoa.
so I really am not good on planes.
Do you want to tell me
L-
about that?
LOL. I once had a seizure on a plane.
No way.
Yeah, and so now I've chilled out now. I think like it's like exposure. You do it enough, and then you're like, okay, I'm not having a seizure this time, so it's
Whoa.
not gonna happen.
You got the seizure
But-
because you were nervous, or you have seizures?
I had a few in my life,
Okay.
and cool girl alert. And so, but yeah, so I had one that was like while the plane was landing, thankfully.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so
Yeah.
we landed, and then they just had EMTs come on and take me off.
Damn.
But yeah, after that for a while, I was like on the plane being like, what's gonna happen? And then someone next to me would be like, I'm so nervous on planes. Like, yeah, I get a little sweaty on here. And I was like, yeah, I might seize.
Pretty much anything other than that is a successful flight for you now.
Yeah, I'm killing it on flights now. Like I'm having the pretzel.
Yeah.
I'm doing it all.
Are you ordering drinks?
No,
Okay.
not really.
No, me neither. I don't drink
Yeah.
at all, so that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing a ginger ale.
Okay.
I'm saying, hey, keep it in the can. Stop opening that can.
Keep it in the can,
Then
please.
I have a drink sloshing around the whole time. Whose
Fun.
idea was that?
That's fun, though.
They got it
ginger
in a
ales.
can. If they like you, they'll go get the can for you.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I don't drink alcohol at all, and I stopped drinking caffeine or having caffeine
Mm-hmm.
end of March of 2024. So
Wow.
I'm raw dogging it.
Oh my God.
beverage-wise. But
Yeah.
now for my whole life, more or less, I'll do a lemonade sometimes
Uh-huh.
on like a hot day. But like I used to be pounding Diet Cokes on planes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I would pound them, and I was pounding Diet Coke all in my life.
When were you having a blast in the sky?
I was like, oh my God, keep this thing in the air
Yeah.
as long as possible.
Yes.
Free Diet Cokes for
Yeah.
this whole hour and 30-minute flight to Oregon.
You're
Let's
like,
go.
we're landing in half an hour. You're like, why?
Why? Let's keep this party going. This is
Circle.
basically prom for me.
Circle the block. Yeah.
Basically. But I'm just raw dogging it. So I'm like, let's get this fucker on the ground ASAP
Yeah.
so I can drink water on land
Oh my
instead.
gosh, yeah.
I hate being in a plane. Sorry.
Yeah, of
So
course.
we're not going to New Zealand,
Mm-hmm.
but they can come here.
No. We can do a little Zoom show.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Those are
Bring
fun
those
for
back.
everyone.
Everyone wants those.
Did
yeah.
you do comedy when that was a thing? Because I didn't start until
No.
after the pandemic.
I actually sometimes wish they still had it because I'll have like one joke I want to try and I'm like, I don't want to like have to go do a whole show to try one new joke.
Definitely.
You know?
100%.
Yeah.
I know that like name dropping here, but like Ray Lau
Mm-hmm.
and like Cole Sala and like Julian Stern like all met doing Zoom comedy during the pandemic and Autumn Brewer. That's how Cole and Autumn
crazy.
met.
Wow. Beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
That's like one of the few love
So
stories that came out of the
wholesome.
pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To survive.
Except my love of being online on the Reddit.
Absolutely.
Me and Reddit are having
And
a
that's
torrid
what
love
it's
affair.
all about.
I did want to talk about this guy though a little bit more in depth. We were talking
Okay.
right before the thing started. This is one of your guys.
I
right?
don't know if I would say that, but yeah, other people are associating me with this man.
I am.
Okay.
Big time.
Yeah.
One of the first times I ever talked to you, I found out, okay, she worked on Family Guy.
Yes.
And
I
that
did.
made me go like, well, I got to know all about that.
Uh-huh.
So what was going on? How did you get that job and what'd you do?
How did I get it? I saw a posting for a receptionist there.
Okay.
I was a receptionist for a month. I was horrible
Nice.
at it. I am famously not super like warm. I was like, "Oh, you're welcome here in this building," you know, and that was sort of the job.
That's cool.
But that sort of helped me out because they were like, "We actually can't have you doing this, and so if you want to like be a writer's PA instead and like get
Oh.
them their lunches," and so I started doing that.
That's like the dream scenario.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I was like, I simply don't care enough about this, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you saw him like Peter and Stewie and stuff at the office or?
Yeah, they had like cardboard cutouts of them.
Oh, nice.
The entryway is set up to look like Peter's living room.
Was it really?
Yes.
That's so sick.
I mean, I of course don't watch the show, but what I
Yeah,
believe,
and you never will.
and I never will watch the show. But yeah, what I believe to be their living room was the setup.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
I would have
it's cute.
I would probably just moved in.
Yeah, they also have a cardboard cutout of Seth MacFarlane there because he's never there. So
Oh,
that's like
got it.
kind of his presence there.
So this was at Fuzzy Door, legitimately.
It was they have different offices, but it was like the Family Guy offices.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was by the tar pits.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before work, we're seeing the tar.
Yeah, of course.
We're taking a quick trip
Little-
during lunch.
Yeah, lunch. See the tar.
How is the tar
Unwind.
doing? I haven't been there in years.
Not good, I don't think.
Oh.
You know?
What?
It's
Come
been a
on.
minute.
Okay.
Yeah,
Next time we do an episode, or if we'll see how you do today.
absolutely.
But next time we'll do one at the tar pits.
Okay.
Is that okay?
great. Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Please.
In the
I
hot
need to know.
sun, preferably.
Baking the audio quality is shit.
Yeah, if it could be street sweeping when we go there.
Sorry. Famously sorry about that.
No.
And then one grievance I do have to pick with you before we really get into the interview.
Oh God. Okay.
So on the pre-interview form, at the very end, I leave a box and it says, "Anything fun you want to tell me?" You left it blank, which is the biggest middle finger I've ever received
I'm
in my
so
entire
sorry.
life.
I was just trying to fill it out quickly, and I
know.
feel like that one didn't feel required.
It
you
really
know?
wasn't.
Yeah.
Everybody has put something though.
But what do they usually say? Like
They-
a fun fact sort of thing, or what?
It's sometimes it's a fun fact. Sometimes it's like stuff they want to tell me that doesn't like fit in another box.
Yeah.
Like on the form, which is weird because I feel like the form is like pretty comprehensive for like what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Sometimes they're just like, "Hey," which
oh,
is nice.
okay. So I could have
It's
gone,
cheeky.
hey.
Yeah, you could have hit me with a hey.
I had no idea that was an option.
Well, sorry.
yeah.
You were doing it in the most utilitarian way. I was like, let's have fun.
Yeah.
So,
I'm so sorry.
it's okay.
Well, I could have just take. I have a seizure on planes sometimes. That's a little fun.
That is fun.
But you throw that in the form. It's a little worrisome.
It's a
you
little
know?
bit like, oh well, she wants to talk about
Yeah.
that.
So I'm saving that. That's only live. That's here.
That's awesome.
In the studio.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And I actually feel a lot better knowing
Okay,
that.
good.
So thank you for clarifying
I'm
that.
so sorry.
It's okay. By the end of this, I'll have forgiven you, but it's going to take me a second.
Okay.
I do want to talk to you today. Obviously, this is the show where we tinker around and look at your town.
Okay.
So I want to talk about where you grew up.
Okay.
And you told me that you grew up both in Federal Way, Washington, and LaSalle, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
What was the deal? Were you going back and forth? Did you start in one place, end up in another? What's the origin of that?
So my family is from Lasalle, Peru, Illinois,
Nice.
and I have 2 older siblings, and they kind of like all started their life there.
Okay.
And then when I was a kid, they moved to Seattle.
Nice.
My family moved to Seattle, to Federal Way-ish area specifically. And then we would go back to Illinois for like summer funerals, weddings, all that, like big
Totally.
family stuff a lot. So, but the rest of my family is from there. So it's kind of a weird mix. But I spent most of my time in Seattle.
Do you remember how old you were when you got there?
To Seattle,
yeah.
I was like 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
for all intents and purposes.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. I did look at
But
some
I have a very like Midwest family, obviously, because
Yeah.
that's like where they're all from, you know.
I
and
did
all-
look at LaSalle, and there's an interesting vibe in LaSalle.
Isn't there?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I always write down what I knew about each of these places before I
Mhm.
start kind of doing all my little research. And I'm from just outside Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
So I've spent some time in Washington because we have family in Issaquah and Bellevue and Woodinville, like all over the Seattle
Oh,
suburbs.
wow. Okay.
So I've never been to Federal Way, like, for real, but I've driven through it. Because
Yeah.
you have to
Isn't
get
that
to Seattle.
cool? Yeah.
Listen, if I didn't have to, I wouldn't have. But
Yeah.
you have to drive through it to get there.
That's awesome.
And I last year, when I was home at the end of the last year, I drove up to Snoqualmie Falls
Oh,
and
nice.
did like the Twin Peaks, like self-guided tour or
Right.
whatever up there.
Yeah.
And then when I drove back, went to Tacoma, got
Okay.
some dinner in Tacoma, and said, "Wow, this sucks.
Oh.
This is fucking nasty down
That's
here."
so funny. My sister lives there, and my dad has like big beef with Tacoma.
What's going on with that?
He just like refuses to live there. He had to live there for a while, and he just like has such hatred for
He was
it.
court ordered to live in Tacoma.
Yeah, no, I think he just like he got divorced, and he had like
nice.
his divorce pad was in Tacoma, and he was
Hell
like,
yeah.
"This isn't a real city."
I think it's gross, to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
thank you. Well, it smells. It literally is. It has the Tacoma aroma.
What's
it's
going on
called,
with that?
which as a kid I couldn't pronounce it. I thought it was Arocacoma, but like we would pass through. If you pass through Tacoma, it smells terrible.
Oh, interesting.
And I
Okay.
think I don't remember why. There's some like factories or something there that's letting out this horrible stench. And isn't that
Damn.
cool?
That is so sick, and
Yeah.
it's fitting because it must smell like it is. Because I don't know.
you hated it.
There was
That's
something
awesome.
about it where I was like, why the fuck do people live here? Like
That's
it's
so interesting.
I was there at night too.
Oh yeah.
So it was like probably a little extra like
It's not super
grimy.
safe. Yeah. But the boardwalk area is nice. Like the
Okay.
water is nice.
I haven't been toward the water. I was landlocked Tacoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also Stadium High School there, which is from 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh,
You know
okay,
that
that's
movie?
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's like nice pieces of it for sure.
And yeah, when you're by the water, it can't be horrible.
Yeah.
Either. Like even like some shitty
Oh yeah,
East
it's
Coast
gorgeous.
cities are like cool because they're by the water.
They also have where Ted Bundy grew up was in Tacoma.
Okay.
Yeah, not far
Nice.
from where my sister lives.
Nice.
Not to brag. Yeah.
And trust me, it's not, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
How is she stopping by? Is she checking it out? Are you checking it out over there?
I'm not checking it out. That stuff is kind of spooky to me.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
He
so-
is terrifying.
Yeah.
There's like a whole, this is such a hack thing to say, but like there's a whole sect of people who are like, I want to fuck him.
Yeah.
I want
course.
to have sex with Ted Bundy.
Of course.
I'm not one of them.
Right.
Are you?
And you're so brave to come out and
Thank
say
you.
that
I
in
know.
2026.
I know, and I feel that way, especially right now. But I didn't know anything about LaSalle, Illinois.
Yeah.
I had never even heard of LaSalle, Illinois.
Yeah.
And so I looked at it and I was like, okay, so we're like 90 minutes, 2 hours from Chicago. But I've like never known anyone who's ever lived there or
Of
spent any
course
time
not.
there.
Of
Do you
course.
have any memories of it or like from before you moved or like memories of it in general from being like back?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of memories of going there like every summer or like over the holidays. And my like dad's side of the family is very Polish side of the family lives there. And then my mom, like they both went to the same high school,
Okay.
and they didn't even know each other in high school. But then they met
Oh,
like
interesting.
years later. And there's kind of two towns. It's like LaSalle and Peru, and
Yeah,
they have a high school called like LP, and it's like the combination of
Every kid.
every future alcoholic in town. So it's just
Hell
like
yeah.
it's really healthy. Yeah. But I mean, I loved going there because that's like where my grandma was and all the. I didn't really realize like why my parents would want to move. You know,
You're like, grandma lives here, must be great.
Yeah, I was like, she gives me Fruit Loops. Like, what's the issue here? And my parents were like, we kind of want you to like have more of a life outside of this.
Damn,
you know.
that's really nice of them.
Yeah, I guess so.
They're kind of goated for that one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Ladzinski. Or
Yeah.
Are we doing that now?
I mean, they're not together anymore, but
Yeah.
I guess they still do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to that.
That's awesome. I also was interested in this homeschooled to start.
Yeah.
What was going on there?
What do you mean, Noah? And why are you saying with that tone?
Okay, I'm just curious.
Uh-huh.
I'm just asking questions. I'm like
Okay.
Tucker right now.
Okay, yeah. So my parents are super religious.
Nice.
And nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome.
Very fucking sick.
Yeah, they actually moved to Seattle because God told them to. LOL. So
For real, that's why?
For real, that's why.
Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, the homeschooling, I think my mom was a teacher, so it wasn't that crazy that she would homeschool us. Like, it made sense. I think they just didn't want us to go to public school and, like, you know, God forbid, learn about science and stuff like that. And then they also couldn't really afford, like, private Christian school, you know?
Yeah.
So that was kind of the solution.
When you eventually did get to non-homeschool, was that, like, sticker shock, like, holy shit, what is this? Or was this, like, this feels good?
Oh, yeah, it was, I mean, I'm totally still not a normal person from it. Me and my brother are always like, what if we were normal people? Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine if we, like,
of?
went to first grade? Yeah. No, it was I was, like, extremely shy and I didn't know how to behave really. But I was smart. Like, I could read so well.
And you could tell them a lot about the Bible, I'm sure.
I ended up going to, like, Christian school and stuff.
I did see you wrote that it was called Faith Christian?
Christian
Faith.
Yeah.
Were you walking in like, I got this?
Yeah, everyone. I mean, the way people love your name in a Christian community, they go, Faith? Okay.
They
eat it up.
Losing it about that.
Eat it up.
Like, you just say that and people are just like standing up.
They're literally, they're peeing their pants.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, they're orgasming. Yeah, it's insane, that behavior. And then they're like, oh, like, my son's name is Christian. You gotta be Christian. Yeah, it's crazy.
God, that sucks.
And my siblings, I know. And my siblings have normal names, so, like, I don't really know why they did this to me, but, you know.
Are you the youngest?
Yeah.
Okay. They wanted to go out with a bang.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Bang.
Bang. Thanks, Mom and Dad,
bang.
for that. And then, but high school was just regular ass public high school.
No, I didn't go to regular high school till senior year.
Oh, shit.
But it was like my dream to go to a regular school. I was constantly I was like dreaming of going to normal school.
Dreaming of like getting your book smacked
Yeah,
out of your hand.
I was like, I want to have a locker. I want to be shoved into it. Like, I just like wanted the full experience. Because my Christian school, it was like 15 people in a grade. It was super small.
Okay.
And then when I went to public school, people were like, "You're so happy. You're so happy. Like, what happened? You know?"
Whoa.
Yeah.
And then you got to the Seth MacFarlane office, and they said, "We're putting you behind in
the
kitchen."
And they go, "And that's enough of you.
You're not the face of this company anymore."
Yeah, absolutely not.
Damn.
You're kind of getting the donuts. Yeah.
That's awesome. Did you, when you got to high school, was it what you thought it would be in a lot of ways, or was it like, what was that when you finally got there? How was that?
Like public school? Yeah, I think I did like cross country and and I met a lot of people that way, and it was just nice to have more options for friends, you know.
Totally.
Yeah, and there were just like different groups you could
Atheists.
join. Yeah, of course. Yeah, and that also was interesting. It was like there wasn't a religious component to school, you know.
And the 15 kids a grade is brutal.
Yeah.
That's really brutal.
And you've been with them since middle school, so there's just like it's just a weird dynamic. Everyone is sick of each other.
I went to a middle and high school combined, but I thought mine was small. There were 85 kids in my class, which is like literally quadruple or quintuple what yours was. So that's huge. But like in my head, I was like, damn, I've known these kids for 7 years. That's too much time.
Yeah,
to know these kids.
And you're like, do I have a crush on that guy, or is he just the only guy
That's
here?
Right. Yes.
You know, it was just very limiting. You know,
it's brutal. I felt the same way.
Yeah.
At my school, I was like, fuck, do I have a crush on this guy, or am I just like so sick of him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to get out of here.
I'm just so bored.
Do you miss anything about LaSalle or Federal Way living down here? Are you like, damn, when I go back, like this is what I most look forward to, or is it just like I'm glad to be out of there?
I mean, I love LA. Like I love living here,
Totally.
and I'm so much happier here. I think.
Okay, good. Thank God.
I love like the sunshine and everything. And when I go back to the Seattle, I'm always like, wow, this is so gloomy. Like
Yeah.
I had no idea when I lived there. I just didn't really think anything of that. It's so
100%.
normal. But I mean, I love my family a lot, and like I love visiting them, and for
Totally.
a short time, you know.
Do you miss? This is the thing. Besides my family, the thing I miss the most about the Pacific Northwest is just the natural beauty of everything.
Yeah.
Because when I go back, like I think about like, okay, and I mean, we live in a huge city here, and so it's like, here's the city, here's the nature.
Yeah.
But when you go back up there, it's literally like integrated, you know. And
Yeah.
I miss that a lot.
Seattle in like August or summertime is so beautiful,
It's
and
the
it's
best.
not hot, and there's just like mountains and water, and you can like go to waterfalls super close or
Yes.
go hiking places, you know.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, but I'm also like kind of a city girl, so it's
Okay.
okay, you know.
So you get a little taste of me and go, I'm ready to get
Yeah,
back to
I'm
Saddle
like,
Ranch.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, to the bucking Bronco.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
That's awesome.
That's where I'm hanging out.
Yeah, I
Oops.
know. He's like, oh, I'm off work. It's
Yeah.
time to go to the
Yeah.
fucking mechanical bull down the street.
Absolutely.
God, I don't want to go on. I'm too afraid to go on that thing.
Why would anyone
I
do that?
agree.
Yeah.
It's nasty vibes over there. I went to, as I do for everybody. Just want to let you know I do this for
Okay, I'm
everybody.
not special.
You're not special,
Cool.
but you are
That-
special to
okay.
me today.
Okay, fine.
I go to the subreddits and Facebook groups for the towns,
Okay.
and I want to tell you some stuff that I found.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
It's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. This is from specifically LaSalle. This is from Facebook and Reddit, mostly from Facebook though. This is the AI art for the Roll in Oglesby 26 ATV and golf cart show.
Absolutely.
Lie at Cordelenos.
and maybe I will move back. You know.
There's somebody at this event who is your
Yeah.
future husband.
Oh my god.
And
Yeah.
have you been in an ATV or golf cart?
I've been in a golf cart, of
Yeah.
course. I'm not an ATV girl.
Okay, not
Um,
yet.
But this is very, yeah, who knows? Who knows what I could become? But yeah, this is very like them. Whenever I would go back, me and my grandma would turn on the TV, and there was a channel that just was like a slideshow of what's happening in town.
Very cool.
And it would just be a slide that would be like fireman's spaghetti dinner tonight, you know, with like really slow, sad music in the background. And we would
That's
just watch this.
wild.
Yeah. And or it would be like, happy birthday, Tommy. And it would be like,
That's really nice,
it
though.
was so adorable. It's like something kind of cute about it.
It
you
feels
know?
literally from a different time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So this is that, and this is, I mean, I can't imagine this was done without the aid of AI. I have to
no,
imagine.
this is all original artwork.
All really, and someone really
This is
did.
sketched. Yeah.
Yeah, at the Regal Beagle.
Of course.
If you want to know, if you had any
Okay.
interest, we did. As we're recording, it did already happen, so you'll have to go next year.
Shoot.
But then and then obviously it says AI content right there. Rollin' Oglesby 26 is here. The rides are rolling in, and we're ready for an awesome Saturday at Cordelenos Pub. Join us for the ATV and golf cart show. Then stick around as the party keeps going with live music from Happy Hour and Regal Beagle from 7 to 11.
Yeah.
So
Well, Oglesby is like a nearby town.
nearby place.
Really happening nearby.
It
place.
sounds like it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to fucking go there. I mean, I want to go
Yeah.
see the ATV and golf cart show.
Please, yeah. Start
Really fucking
training.
cool.
Yeah.
So this is from the Illinois Valley Zumba Dance Fitness.
Okay.
And this woman posted, do you know where you want to get a diarrhea causing parasite?
Jesus Christ.
Zumba class.
Ow.
And then the caption says, these days you have to have a sense of humor, which is so true.
That's so true.
There's enough stress in the world. Let us worry about your workout.
Wow.
So is this making you want to go do this?
Why would I be getting a parasite at Zumba?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
It's from lettuce, I think.
They're serving food in class.
They're serving little sliders.
Why are we eating?
It's really well, she's eating right now.
Yeah. Her fit is eating.
Her fit is fucking eating. Look at that. This is making me want to go to Zumba class. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Damn. I've never
Wow.
taken like a workout class before, to be honest with you.
Really?
Have you?
I mean, I go to Pilates a lot.
That definitely counts.
Yeah, I think it counts, but I'm not doing like, I've never done a dance sort of class like that or
Yeah.
something. you
I'm not opposed to it, but I'm like, when I'm at the gym, it's like That's like, it's me time a little bit.
Solitude.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I don't know if that's like a me thing or like a guy thing, but like it just, I feel like I'm like, okay, I'm like in the cave, like carving a rock right now is what it feels like to me.
Well, your body's the rock.
My body's the rock.
You're carving.
And the fucking machines are the hammer that I'm smacking down.
Yeah.
Okay, this is from a Facebook group called What's Happening in LaSalle, Peru. How's your vehicle's AC holding up? And Cliff Johnson says, she's a blowin' colder than a penguin's front porch in Antarctica.
Oh, Cliff.
And then signed it Cliff.
Shoot. I love that he's signing it.
I know. That's my favorite part about the whole
Your
thing.
name's on there already.
Yes.
Cliffy, come on.
We need to get you. You need to be his social media strategist,
Yeah,
I think. Hey,
I'm
buddy,
gonna reach out.
Stop signing your Facebook comments.
Wow.
But is this feel pretty like that's my area for some guy to be doing that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, people love to get their little joke in, you know?
I think
It's not a huge comedy scene, so you really got to make it in the Facebook comments, I think.
And you know what? God bless him for that.
Absolutely.
All respect to Cliff Johnson for that. And I normally don't say names on this
And
show, but
shout
I am
out.
trying to give him the welcome to Tinkertown bump.
Yeah.
With that.
And white men deserve full credit, so.
And he's getting it.
Absolutely.
This is from r/YAPMS. Don't know what that means. But it says, Day 152. Today's county is Lasalle County, Illinois. What do you know about it, politically or geographically or culturally? Discuss. Then in the comments, this person's name is Penguins in Your Wall, and they have listed they are a Christian Democrat. They have a badge that says that. Starved Rock is fun, when it's not crowded at least. And then below, a Louisiana Democrat says, they're heartless. I can't believe they aren't feeding that rock.
Feeding that rock.
Because it's Starved Rock.
Okay.
Awesome comment.
Took me a minute.
That one's a thinker.
Hey, okay.
When you are in the car ride
I gotta
home,
sharpen up. Yeah, it's gonna hit me.
Yeah,
in
and it's gonna hit you
about
like
45 minutes.
a ton of fucking bricks.
Yeah.
Just like the rock
A ton
itself.
of rocks. Yeah.
Come on, player.
Okay, let's go.
So these are your constituents from LaSalle. How does that
Yeah.
feel to know that you have some like cutting edge geniuses in the fucking Reddit?
I hope they get on Threads. You know, I hope they hit an open mic. I'm excited to see what they're doing next.
Are you on Threads for real?
I'm actually the only person not on Threads.
Don't go on there.
I'm worried that I'm missing a lot of culture on there.
Here's what I'll tell you you're missing.
Okay.
The worst parts of Twitter that don't exist anymore because it's just people with blue check marks sucking Elon's dick.
Okay.
And the people who are most pissed about stuff that doesn't matter, they all move to Threads.
Yeah.
That's what you're missing. It's just drama that nobody gives a fuck about, and they're all mentally ill.
Yeah.
So
it seems like very niche drama.
it is.
You
That's
know?
all it is.
Yeah.
So unless you want to be a part of that, which is the reason I got on there,
Yeah.
was to look at the niche drama, you don't need to go on it.
Okay.
So just want to let you know about
Okay,
that.
Thank you.
This was very interesting. I don't even remember where I found this. I think on Facebook. But this is an event listing. We have Game Night, Euchre and Spades, the Cirocs, which is a band, Memorial for Ricky Sr. right in the middle.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. And then casually moving on to Game Night, Euchre and Spades. That is such a specific vibe to have the bar be the Memorial for Ricky Sr.
Yeah.
That is such a specific vibe. He must have been just the fucking bee's knees at that bar.
Absolutely.
So
and
rest
I
in
love
peace.
that Euchre is beforehand and
And after.
Yeah, and after. Yeah.
It's just sandwiched right in the middle. We're taking Sunday for Ricky Sr. and then back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah. You have to know how to play Euchre if you're going to LP.
I don't even know what that is.
It's just a card game.
Okay.
You know.
Are you good at it?
I don't really play day to day. You know, it doesn't come
What
up
the
so
hell?
much.
Why not?
I know, because I'm fake, because I'm LA now.
Yeah,
I'm so Hollywood.
Can I say something? You're
Yeah.
so fucking
I've,
LA now.
I've changed so much.
God.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I know the second you touch down in LaSalle, it's all going to come
Yeah.
back to you and you're going to start hustling the shit out of old guys.
Absolutely.
Which is awesome. This I'm very confused about, so you might have to help me with this.
Okay.
This is a Facebook group called Illinois Valley Binge.
Okay.
So I don't really know why it's called that because the description is, you want to binge, declutter, and see your stuff get some more use? This group is for you and free. Did they mean purge and just said binge because they didn't know what they were talking about?
I think they don't know about Facebook Marketplace. yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's for sure.
That's evident.
I was so beyond that. Like, you are totally right about
Yeah.
that. But I think because these make me think declutter and see your stuff get some more use makes me think, well, you're going to purge your stuff.
Oh yeah, it's
So they just used the wrong word.
It's a fundamentally incorrect understanding of the English language.
100%. That's what I was confused about. So I think
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah, of course.
We can join this if you want. And for some reason, the banner image is just Hello July.
Wow. And it's here.
And it's here. And by the time this episode comes out, it'll still be July. So
Hello.
July, which is so fun. And then I have never seen what I'm about to show you before.
Okay, I'm scared.
A friend requested senior jeans, and I had to ask. These are, you know how like you get a class ring
Okay.
or a sweatshirt? These are that, but for jeans.
Oh, wow.
Are you wearing this? Are you rocking this fit?
I
this?
mean, okay, wow. I kind of like the pink. I'm like, wait a second.
You like the pink?
You know, I think whimsy is an important part of life, and when
You're
you
right.
live in a small town, you gotta celebrate the big wins.
That's true.
You're a senior.
You're class of 2025.
Yeah, you're graduating high school.
Barbie
That doesn't happen for everybody.
Came out 2 years prior, but we're still rocking Barbie.
and it's it's a recent blockbuster hit.
Yep.
Yeah, I think time moves a little differently.
They're going to
know?
find out about the Matrix at some point and go crazy for that.
Yeah. When they find out about low rise, even.
Is that
the
what
baggy fit?
This is a baggy fit?
That looks like a skinny jean to me.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about jeans, to be honest with you.
Well, no wonder.
I don't
No
have
wonder
good
this
taste.
isn't speaking to you.
Can I tell you something about jeans, though, for real?
Fine.
Okay, fine. We'll
Yeah.
make it quick.
yeah. Keep it short.
I have been an American Eagle jeans guy since high school.
Really?
And they had an issue, I think it was last year, right? With the Sydney Sweeney ad.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, this is the only time in my life I've ever related to Tesla owners.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was wearing the jeans.
You got to
long
put
before
a sticker on those jeans.
on that ass that says I've been crapping in these things since before Sydney Sweeney. So that was pretty brutal, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
so you would rock these Barbie pink ones.
I mean, if I was in high school, sure.
But not now.
What would I be doing in those, Noah?
Senior Pride.
That would be insane.
Senior Pride class of 2025. So that was that. That was the LaSalle, Illinois Facebook/Reddit situation. And then I went to the Federal Way one. I looked at specifically the Federal Way subreddit, the Seattle subreddit, and the King County subreddit.
Yeah, it's just crime.
Well, very funny you would say that to start. First post from 3 years ago from the Seattle subreddit. Federal Way sucks.
Awesome.
LOL. In the 8 months I've lived here, there's been someone shot and killed by accident in my apartment complex. The target was somebody else. Some teens from the apartment complex robbed a Safeway liquor section and shot the employee before being picked up at my complex. A guy got shot at the Fred Meyer pumping gas. I had to call the body retrieval for a dead dude on a bench at the same Fred Meyer. And a whole ass herd of goats showed up on one day on my normal walking route, and I got chased by them down the block.
What? I actually don't think I've encountered the goat issue.
Okay.
There's a lot of geese, though.
Yes,
You have to watch out.
the geese are nasty.
Yeah.
They're bad mamas.
And they will bite.
Have you been bitten by one?
No, I haven't. But at like cheer practice, there used to be a guy at our school who would run around with wooden blocks and clap them together to scare away the geese.
That's awesome.
It's like a normal thing every day that they did.
Was there ever a moment during cheer practice where you're like, fuck, I wish I was him instead?
Yeah. So it's like, I was like, wait, I could do that pretty well.
That seems way
That would be
more
fun. Yeah.
And then at the end, he says, what the hell is even going on here? Is this normal? The Federal Way, has Federal Way always been Puget Sound Thunderdome or what? This person says, Felony Way isn't a nickname, lightly earned, haha. 465 upvotes for that.
Wow, I never heard Felony Way, actually.
Brand new.
Okay.
Came out after you left.
I've heard like the Dirty Fed or Fed Wheezy.
Fed Wheezy rocks.
Yeah. There's like something kind of fun about being like the dirty town, you know,
dirty
the
fucking-
dangerous town.
Did you think it was when you were there? Were you like, this is kind of gnarly when I'm here?
I mean, I think when I was younger, like there was one of our apartment complexes, there was a stabbing and like
Nice.
this, yeah, super cool. I was watching Mr. Rogers.
Whoa.
SWAT team did
That's
come.
like an Oscar-winning movie where the girl is watching Mr. Rogers and there's a stabbing in the unit
Write
next
it down.
door.
Write it down.
That's our screenplay.
SWAT team came. I had to stop watching Mr. Rogers, which was devastating for me.
Sorry.
And they were like, the kids were like passing around a knife. Like, it was like they were trying to protect whoever did it.
Oh,
basically.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, just a cool vibe. Yeah.
Really prepared you for LA, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then this person says the goats are probably a rental to clear out blackberry brambles or other invasive weeds. They'll most likely be gone in a
Yes.
week or so.
Yeah. There's a lot of berries, and the goats help with too much of that. Like too much of the yeah, weeds. The pointy part, the thorns,
The
and stuff.
bristly shit.
Yeah.
Did you see, but you've seen the goats around or no?
I think that's more if you have a more like rural plot of land,
Sure.
then yeah, that's helpful. That was not our situation.
And then this person named New Tigers said, I heard this too. Herd spelled like herd of goats.
Oh my god.
And then the original poster says, well played, Reddit user New Tigers.
Well played. We're just giving a well played out to anything now.
I love the idea of being like, God, you ate with that.
Yeah, you absolutely. You're cooking.
You're cooking with herd of
With
goats.
herd of goats.
He like heard that and like slapped his knee over and over like, God, this guy's
He's
good.
still riding high from it.
This was literally 3 years ago.
Absolutely.
This is awesome. Maybe you'll know something about this.
Okay.
5 years ago, it's from Seattle, Washington, a subreddit. Federal wayman arrested for allegedly participating in the Capitol riot on January 6th.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow, and we're so proud.
And he's probably
One of our own.
the talk of the town. And then this is from K5.
It's
This
my
is,
dad. No.
This is a news article. Federal wayman arrested for allegedly participating in Capitol riot on January 6th. The suspect was arrested after 2 relatives recognized him in pictures posted of the Capitol riot by his mother on Facebook.
Wow. Just a proud mom.
Just-
Just trying to support her kid.
Probably the most famous thing he's ever done, I would have
That's
to
crazy.
imagine.
I do feel like it does sound familiar. Like I definitely feel like my sister probably DM'd this to me or something.
And you
when
were
this
like-
came out, and I was like, that makes sense.
And you said, what is his contact info?
Yeah.
I would like to go on a one date
Is
with
he
this
hot?
man.
What's the deal?
What's this
Yeah.
guy's situation? This is from r/King County from 5 months ago. What nicknames have you heard for places in King County? I ask as part of a linguistic study covering the topic. Examples could include things like the Issy/the Qua for Issaquah. Never
Okay.
heard that.
No.
Wooville or Enum Scratch.
What?
These all sound completely made up.
Yeah.
Don't know about these. Names Allison said, there's a McDonald's/Chevron in Kent that everyone calls McChevron, but I'm sure you're probably talking about the city nicknames. And then the original poster says, this is still of interest. Thank you.
Okay.
So, have you been to McChevron?
I haven't.
before?
I've been meaning to.
Every time I go back, I'm like, oh, God, I just never can make it over there.
Yeah.
God, that's so
I never
brutal.
need McDonald's and gas. That's the problem.
Fuck. And then this person, Polymox, just said, barf. Buren, Auburn, Renton, Federal Way.
Burien.
Burien, excuse me.
So sorry.
So,
Yeah.
no, excuse me.
Yeah.
No, seriously,
Yeah,
excuse
correct
me.
yourself.
Sorry. But that's what they're saying, barf. What do you think about that? Is that fair to these
Oh,
places?
that's the name?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. It's an acronym for
That-
Burien, Auburn, Renton,
I
Federal
love
Way.
that. I kind of love that. That's awesome. It's good to like be part of a community. You
It's
know?
good. It's good to know that people have
kind
your
of in the
back.
barf region. Yeah.
Does that feel nice to be bringing up
To
the
be the
tail end?
finale. Yeah. The grand finale. Yeah.
Isn't
I've
that
never
cool?
heard that before, but that's great.
It's pretty cool. Beaverton, Oregon can't lay claim to barf.
I learned to drive in Auburn.
Really?
Not to brag. Yeah.
Yeah, well, again, okay, relax.
The A and barf.
Where were you learning to drive?
The
Like-
road mainly.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that, you know what, and that's on me. And you know what, you got my ass, and I deserve that
Yeah.
one. This is from r/Federal Way.
Okay.
This is in quotes. We Washington would like to select Federal Way Costco for the shittiest parking situation in the state.
Oh my God, my dad will have so much to say about this. He goes there every week.
Whoa!
Every Sunday he goes to Costco.
For just that's where he does all the shopping.
Yeah,
or?
he's a big member. He gets his gas there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he
Nice.
gets his hot dog. It's a whole out and about.
I
you
love.
know?
I don't eat it as much anymore, but there was a period of time where I was like, not living off the Costco food court menu, but I was like,
Yeah.
I love going here for this.
I hated it as a kid.
You hated it.
Yeah.
It's what?
I was
Why?
like, this is a prison. Like, there's
Damn.
the walls are like drywall. Like, it's not finished wall for
Well,
some
it is a
reason.
warehouse.
Yeah.
At the end of the
yeah,
day,
yeah.
literally, it is a
Yeah,
warehouse.
I guess that is it. It's
Yeah.
I was like, why are we in a warehouse? We could be in a beautiful restaurant. We could be outside, even. You know?
And then, here in LA, they have the food courts outside,
Yeah.
but in Washington and Oregon, definitely not because of rain.
yeah.
But you weren't. Are you into the food there? Like, would you like? I stand for a chicken bake, or like, are you just not about that?
You know, I feel like I was too young for the chicken bake, which is
Whoa.
insane. I feel like that I was like middle school and like the high schoolers were like into the chicken bake, and I was still like dealing with the sundae, like still testing out the pizza. You know,
You hadn't-
the chicken bake was like an elevated, like you had to get a fork and knife. kind of.
I've never thought about it like that, but it is mature.
There's like more protein.
It's like your parents are like, you're not ready to watch like a rated R movie yet.
Yeah, they're like, you're not getting the chicken bake.
Stick with the pizza.
Yeah, it might have been more expensive. I bet that's why.
Oh, it has to be. It's gourmet.
I bet the pizza was cheaper. Yeah.
And can I be honest with you? I think the pizza is maybe the best thing on the menu.
Really?
I think so. The cheese or either one, the cheese or pepperoni. But I think the pizza is highly underrated there.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just me.
I'm neutral on it. So
Okay. Well, we'll come back to that.
great.
Slayer Angelic says, "You've never been to the Tukwila business one, have you? It's a nightmare." And then someone replies and goes, "Yeah, and if you're not careful, you get shot there too."
Oh man.
Oh man.
Can we just have a little fun? You know?
Can we keep it light for
yeah.
once? Everything doesn't have to be
we could
life
leave
and
the
death.
guns out of everything. Yeah.
But I don't think so. Not where you're from. They love the guns there.
Yeah.
This person named No Kings
Oh,
says,
awesome.
"What? You really don't know Costco's secret? Be so popular that the parking lot is always crowded? Like, it's not a bad thing that there is so much demand for a good, honest company. Fuck Amazon."
And why am I agreeing with what is his name?
No Kings.
No Kings. Oh, okay, great.
He's a
yeah.
woke king.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and retweet if I could.
This only has 6 upvotes.
Rethread. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Get on Threads and post this to Threads. That'd be your first post.
I mean, it's a huge parking lot.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I kind of agree. There's just a lot of demand. What are they supposed to do?
And we actually hate Amazon.
Yeah.
We actually hate them.
Yeah.
And Costco's good. And they're woke and they're cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then this person says, "Clearly written by someone who has never visited the Bellingham Trader Joe's."
Oh my God.
And they are getting in. This only has 1 upvote. They're getting into it.
Yeah.
This is like a fucking war of attrition happening.
Yeah. I haven't been to the Bellingham Trader Joe's, but Bellingham is supposed to be a nicer area.
It's right by the border.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea. I've never been up there
But
either.
I don't know the parking lot.
I don't either. Can't say.
Can't
and then
speak on it.
this person says, "Any Trader Joe's in the U.S. enters the conversation."
That's true.
It is.
Wait, literally so true.
I will say I'm going to stand for one parking lot Trader Joe's situation.
Stan.
I'm going to stand on this.
Come out.
There is one that's on Santa Monica and Fuller in West Hollywood.
Okay.
Underground parking lot. It's not amazing, but it's definitely better than other parking lots here for Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
So I'll say that one's good. Every other one I've ever been to is dog shit.
I just hate going into a garage, you know?
In general.
It's just like a whole nother experience.
It is kind of like an extra layer to the whole situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's better. Like the one in Silver Lake is a nightmare.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've ever
terrible.
tried to go over there.
I often have had people hit my car in a Trader Joe's parking lot.
Really?
And I just kind of go, hey, don't worry about it.
It's like a neutral zone where
Yeah,
if you get in an
you
accident
know
here, it
what?
doesn't matter.
It's fine.
It's all going to the same place. This is from the Federal Way Community Group from
Great.
FDub Findings. Does anybody know or have heard anything about Raising Cane's possibly still being built in Federal Way by Super Walmart? Sincerely, a curious chicken tender connoisseur.
Oh, it's good to have something to look forward to.
I know.
Yeah.
None of the comments were funny, so they were
Yeah.
all very serious about this.
Well, it clearly like it's a broken promise.
Yeah.
You know?
I looked and it's not there.
That's really upsetting.
This is only from like 2 weeks ago.
I've never seen a Raising Cane's there. So,
But now we have them here.
yeah.
And can I be honest with you?
Be honest.
I'm pissed at them.
Why? What happened?
Because when I was in college, Raising Cane's was awesome.
Uh-huh.
And then now that they're like expanding everywhere, chicken's too small.
Mm.
They used to be bigger. Chicken's
Yeah.
small now.
I used to nanny a teenage boy famously.
Yeah, I've heard
and,
about this.
On the way back from his tournaments, he would demand Raising Cane's and he would just like go crazy and eat it in the back.
Interesting.
And that was all he would eat was chicken.
That's so nasty.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't see him
My
anymore.
whole car smelled like chicken. No, yeah, we don't really hang out.
Okay.
I don't think it would be appropriate.
No. And that's awesome to nanny a teen boy.
Yeah.
How old?
He was literally 17. I know that's insane.
That's crazy.
I know. No one believes me. It's because he had a nanny before, and then you would think like he's too old now.
Yeah.
He doesn't need it, and she quit.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Well, we have to get a new nanny."
Not for the 17-year-old.
And I drove. It was mainly I was just driving him everywhere.
Okay.
But I mean, they referred to me as the nanny, so
You were the chauffeur.
I was a chauffeur
Yeah.
in like my Mazda.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't a fancy situation.
You know what? For him, anything is a fancy situation because that guy's walking everywhere otherwise.
Yeah, I guess so.
So shout out to him. I will be getting chicken with him probably pretty soon. This person says from the same group, this site reminds me of a boxing ring. So many arguments and bashing, which is interesting. And then Butthole says, it's great for bashing our lovely unlocal real estate agent admins. And then the person originally posted said, go and bash them somewhere else. So she's standing up for the unlocal real estate admins.
I'm just impressed someone got the username Butthole.
Isn't that cool?
Probably.
But it's kind of spelled with like, it's kind of
that
World
makes
Cup
sense.
style.
Yeah, it's spelled a little off.
Spelled a little off.
I was like, how'd they get that name?
And then Violet Lion 6340 says, it's full of far left mentally woke.
What is?
Very cool. The group that the people are in, I guess,
okay.
on Facebook. And then the original poster says, you basically proved my point. And then the Violet Lion says, you too.
Okay, thanks for chiming in, Violet. Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
But that's Federal Way, Washington.
Do you get lost? Like, do you comment and participate when
No.
you're on here?
No.
Okay.
I'm purely spectating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a special level of instability to be doing this.
100%. I don't want to move the conversation further. I want to be a viewer to what they naturally will do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like when you enter a habitat.
Yeah.
You're like fucking with the ecosystem of those animals.
Yeah.
And this guy's literally a lion.
It's an experiment. Yeah.
It literally is an experiment.
It's dangerous.
That's right. I don't want to fucking put my 2 cents in there. That's that.
Okay.
A couple notable people from Federal Way, Washington that I want to let you know about. I did look at the notable list of people from Lasalle, Illinois. Never heard of a single one of them. So I did not include them on the list.
Okay.
But as far as people from Federal Way, Washington, former celebrity chef Mario Batali.
What is he on?
Not anything anymore because he was Me Too'd.
Oh.
So he is disgraced, actually. But he had like restaurants.
He shot somebody in a gas station, in a McDonald's gas station.
He's the one commenting McChevron.
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, rest in peace to Mario Batali.
R.I.P.
Benson Henderson, UFC fighter, considered the greatest lightweight MMA fighter of all time, grew up in Federal Way, Washington.
Okay, cool.
And I know you were at the UFC.
I thought you were going to say
250.
Benson Boone.
Well, famously, he's the most Mormon person alive. So.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
No way.
Yeah, that's why he's like that.
There's a lot of Mormons in Federal Way, actually.
Are there really?
At the public school I went to, there were a lot of Mormons.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because I knew in Eastern Washington there's a lot of Mormons.
Yeah.
I didn't know they made it there.
We
to
had
the
some
Pacific
Mormon
Coast.
neighbors.
Nice.
Yeah.
How are
Lovely.
they doing?
They're really nice.
They are really nice.
Honestly.
That's their whole thing.
Yeah.
And then is that they're really nice.
That's how they get you.
That is, because then you realize that like Joseph Smith or like whoever the founder was, he was like, well, I'm the only one who can read the tablets.
Yeah.
Nobody else can. I'm the only one who can interpret them.
Yeah.
And then you find out that fact and you go, oh, for sure. Like your guys are completely fucking crazy, which is awesome. But you're a big UFC person, so that's why I included this.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. And you went to
More
how
on
was
that.
the 250th at the White House?
Really good. Just good to see Nate Bargatze there.
Yeah.
Connect with a fellow comedian.
That's always nice. Do some networking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a joke. I do need to say that this is a joke.
This is a joke. Relax. Everybody
Was
chill
not
out.
there.
The NBA brothers of Jaden and Jalen McDaniels, born and raised in Federal Way, Washington.
Okay.
And one of them recently won a championship with the Thunder. So
great.
that's huge for you.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Comedian Dustin Nickerson
Oh, yeah.
grew up in Federal Way.
Really?
Yes.
He opens for Taylor Tomlinson, or they go on the road together?
I
or
think so,
something?
yeah, sometime.
Yeah.
And your friend Nate.
Wow. Okay.
Very cool.
We blur out that fist bump.
We blur out the entire podcast. This
Yeah.
never happened.
Yeah.
And then this is a really crazy one. I hadn't thought about this person in such a long time. Do you remember Apollo Ono, the Olympian?
Yes.
He is from Federal Way.
That was a huge deal.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
He's like easily the best speed skater ever.
Yeah, I forgot he was from there.
Shout out.
Shout out. Yeah, they had some like Olympic trials in Federal Way. I remember I
Oh,
went to
interesting.
the big community pool, had like the diving trials there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And you participated?
No, I was just like, they're in Speedos. Oh my God. You know, it was like very scandalous.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you hated that they were in Speedos.
I was just a good Christian woman,
Totally.
you know? It was
Yeah.
a lot.
And we don't cross people like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we let you sort of do your own thing. Those are the most famous. There were some other people that I was like, okay, these are the ones that really matter to me.
Okay.
Let's look at some places. Let's finally get to the thing we're here to do is look at some
Please.
places. And right off the bat, you know that we have to talk about Wild Waves.
Oh, okay.
We have to talk about Wild Waves right away.
Mhm.
Anytime there's a theme park, I got to talk about the theme park.
Did I put that I worked there?
You didn't, but I kind of figured you
No,
did.
you're like, but I do have footage. I'm like,
Roll the clip.
whoa.
Roll the clip, please. So you worked there.
Yeah, I worked at Wild Waves. This was my first job.
And what's going on there?
God, that looks devastating. What am I seeing?
He's cool.
Okay.
This looks like the guy from
this
Backrooms.
must be new. We didn't have. I don't think we had this when I was there.
Okay.
This
photo
is
is
the
from
wave pool.
August of 2021. I don't know what this
say
is.
someone died in the wave pool.
Nice.
Yeah.
While you were on the clock.
I wasn't a lifeguard, so it was like kind of none of my business.
Okay, for sure.
That's your guys' issue.
That's what you're telling them at least.
Yeah. But
Okay.
no, I worked on the dry side of the park.
Lame.
Yeah. I wasn't hired for the wet side.
Damn.
So, yeah.
What is the dry? That's like just like fucking.
It's
roller
like ride
coasters.
operators. You're wearing khakis.
Nice.
The lifeguards were like wet side. They're hot. They're cool. They're tan. They're
Nice.
in red. You know, they get to just like chill.
We got this guy, whatever the fuck this is.
Oh yeah.
Did you operate in this one?
I don't think I did. But I would
disc
walk
stop?
past that one.
Disco. The disco.
Oh.
That's fun.
Yeah,
I'd go
I
on that.
know it.
Are you a rides person in general, or was this just a job for you?
What? No, it was a passion.
It was a passion, that's
it
what
was
I
a
thought.
passion.
Yeah.
I do like rides. I like roller coasters for sure.
You do?
Yeah.
I get pretty motion sick on them. be
I'm
honest.
bad with motion sickness, but I'm kind of scared of heights, but I like the thrill.
Okay.
Like I still want to do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's actually really nice.
But I am freaking out.
Yeah, I'm freaking out too, to be honest with you. This one would freak me the fuck out. I don't know what this
Yeah.
is, but that would freak me the fuck
That
out.
one they didn't have when I worked there.
Okay, so really,
But they did have that wooden roller coaster that you passed by.
this one guy
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that felt like it was
about
not
to
very
collapse.
safe. Yeah.
Yeah, the wooden roller coaster is a bad move.
Yeah. Timberwood or something like that.
But
Yeah.
so you were wearing khakis. That was mainly your job, was to wear the khakis.
To wear the khakis.
Yeah.
Kids would pee on the rides.
Nice.
It would be incredible because you'd be like, oh, I have to shut the ride down, like
Yeah.
biohazard.
Yeah.
And then if you were a minor, you weren't allowed to deal with it. So it's like,
Got
cool,
it.
I don't even have to work anymore.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it a good job ultimately, or one that you were like, well, I did it, and I will not do this kind of thing ever again?
I mean, I had fun, but I think there's those jobs where like they're always kind of trying to get you to move up, and you're like, this
Oh.
is not my dream, And
This is
so-
not my passion.
Yeah, I feel like there was kind of a gap there with how much I cared.
But
you
maybe
know?
if they let you wear the senior jeans instead of the khakis,
yeah,
you may have a different attitude toward
I
the whole
do
thing.
still remember the acronym. We had an acronym to remember. Go Wild.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was going on with that?
Okay, let's go. So it's get going,
Get going.
own it,
Own it.
wow the guest.
Wow them.
Wow them.
Okay.
Improve the experience.
Okay.
Lead with safety.
Nice.
And D was do it. Yeah.
Just do it.
Do it.
That's really nice.
Kind of Nike's thing, but
It is Nike's thing,
to
but
shorten it to do it, I think is cool too.
yeah, get the just out of
Do
there.
it.
Do it. It gets the same thing across.
Yeah.
We got the Pacific Plunge, whatever the hell that is. That's a really scary. This is part of the wet side, so you don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I'm so
That's cool.
sorry.
It's okay. Lumberjack Falls. Okay, this is
Oh
all the wet
yes.
stuff.
Okay, yeah. I did work that.
You did work this
I
one.
did work that. It was considered a dry ride.
Really scary, whatever that is.
Yeah.
That's Emily, the train, I guess, for some reason.
Um
Very cool. Okay. And did you ever attend this place before you worked there and was like, man, one day I'm going to work there?
I think we didn't have like money to blow on that.
Yeah.
But people would just buy a season pass, like $65, and just drop their kid off every day, like daycare.
Yep.
Isn't that cool?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really nasty on all ends, to be honest with you. I do have some reviews of Wild Waves, just a few that I
Oh
want
my
to
God,
read
I
here.
can't wait.
It's a 1-star review from 11 months ago. I never leave bad reviews. Liar. First of all,
Here we go.
liar. But this place is a scam.
Yeah.
45 minutes for a corn dog with less than 10 people in line. Left the elephant ear place because the line didn't move for 25 minutes and there are only 5 people in line.
Mhm.
Half the park is closed. It could be awesome, but extremely poorly ran.
Listen, it takes time to microwave that corn dog.
Takes
okay?
time. And by the way, it takes time to microwave the corn dog, and nobody gives a fuck
Yeah.
about your experience there, even though that's one of the core tenets of the park.
Yeah.
It's really nice. So we got
Improve the
that.
experience.
Improve it. and lead with safety.
Yeah.
I think lead with safety is my
Wow,
favorite line.
you're kind of natural. I'm like, why do you know the acronym?
Can I get a fucking job
Yeah,
there
yeah,
for the summer?
apply.
Thank you. Will you put in a good word for me?
Please, yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. They don't like me, but yeah.
Okay, then don't. Because I really want to work there.
Okay.
3-star review from 2011. In California, there's a theme park within a 50-mile radius of any city, which is ridiculous. I think that's cool.
Okay.
To say which is ridiculous.
He hates fun.
However, Wild Waves is all Washington's got, and just going to base this on how wild their waves truly are. So they're only worth 3 stars to this reviewer.
Wow.
So kind
That's
of an insult.
honest. Yeah.
It's kind of insulting, to be honest.
I've never like given a 3-star review, you know? I feel like either you're pissed or you're
You loved
over
it.
the moon. Yeah.
I think a 3-star review is for like the real Yelpers.
Yeah.
Like the people who
This
are like,
guy's real.
he's real as hell.
What's his name?
I didn't include that.
Shoot.
I don't.
You're like, and for his safety.
Well, that's for real. I try not to include the
Wow.
names because I don't know if these people could be completely insane.
Yeah.
So I try to just be safe. This person, this is an excerpt from a very long review.
Okay.
This person broke down a bunch of aspects of the park.
Okay.
And I'm only going to read this one. This is for the new, and then in brackets, new Riptide. Be prepared to get flushed, because this ride is a fine example of what it feels like to be in a toilet bowl. You begin with a slightly fast slide, but as you get shot out, you dramatically decrease in speed and spin around the toilet bowl 2 to 3 times, and finally ejected into the center hole, completing the ride. The line was surprisingly long, but the ride was quite a disappointment. So
To wait in line for a toilet bowl experience.
To be flushed.
Really, it feels like a metaphor. Yeah.
did you
that's
ever do the
tough.
Riptide?
No, it sounds like that's new.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have when this one was from because, like I said, I kind of
Oh,
was like,
okay.
we're going to only look at the excerpt. But
Yeah. I mean, the
Um,
wave pool was pretty dangerous, I think.
was it really?
Yeah.
Are the waves really coming up?
Yeah. I mean, people are genuinely like lifeguards are jumping in to save people.
No fucking way.
Yeah. It's
Damn.
absurd.
Did you have a fling with a lifeguard when you worked there?
No, I had a fling with a fellow ride. You kind of stay in your
You stay in your lane there?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long? And you guys are still together?
Yeah, and we're married. So
Okay.
it's really good.
That's awesome. I do want to make sure we give LaSalle a little bit of its due.
Okay, sure.
And so I want to go to FYA. Do you know about FYA?
Mm-mm.
It is a bar
Okay.
in downtown LaSalle, kind of in that area right there. We'll go to it.
Okay.
Boom. I think it used to be called the Camden Bar and Lounge, but now it's called FYA because it's from August of 2019. That's the surrounding area. It's like a nice little town in the downtown.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's like very old.
I think I know the red building. What
Let's
is
see.
that?
Red building. We have Kelly Colley.
Oh, I don't know. Actually.
Maybe not.
Okay.
Maybe if we go over
But yeah,
here.
this is Marquette Street. Yes.
This is kind of where it's all happening.
My mom would know a lot about this. I'm not very good at like geography, but
That's awesome. It's
yeah,
only
it
a
all-
geography
It all
podcast.
looks.
That's awesome.
It's all looking familiar.
Yeah, but this used to be the Camden. Now it's
Right.
called FYA. FYA, and the reason I wanted to look at this place in particular is this is the place where they had the memorial for Ricky Sr.
Okay, all right.
So rest
yeah.
in peace to Ricky Sr. So I wanted to kind of look and see like what was going on over here. And there, obviously, someone's got a fucking sick ass car right here.
Whoa, good for them.
Kind of a whip. This feels kind of like maybe you're the king of LaSalle. Maybe if you
Yeah,
have that
that's
car.
that's honestly surprising to me to see.
To see something this much of a pussy wagon.
I think he's going through town.
He's
I don't
he's
think that's a
stopping in.
local. Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. Just a couple reviews of FYA real quick. This is a 1-star review from a month ago. 12 people at the bar, 4 bartenders. Good luck getting a drink. Worst service I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Response from the owner. Never good.
Wow.
We've never had 4 bartenders on a single shift, especially not in a room of 12. You sure you were at the right place? This person might be leaving a 1-star review for not even the place that they think they are.
So he's saying we actually are less staffed than what we were.
We're less staffed and do a way better job.
Yeah.
So he's actually standing up for his employees there.
Okay, interesting.
And then this one, I know you're going to like this one. This is a 5-star review from 4 weeks ago. V is the dopest bartender.
Wow.
She serves the best mules, amazing service, and good to look at.
Oh,
right at the end.
Okay, yeah, snuck that in at the end.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna lull them into a false sense of security, and then right at the end say, by the way, I had a boner the entire time I was hanging out with her.
Good number two
Two.
look at.
Yes. And
Yeah.
the dopest DA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A totally sober message to leave.
This is a mixture of drunkest that he's been in a long time and horny as fuck.
So horny. And I hope
Unbelievable.
John finds that bartender.
Thank you. And thank you for thank you for not saying the last name. Because
Yeah.
I am afraid this guy will find
Yeah.
this podcast, which is
Good
awesome.
to look at.
Good to look
And
at.
that's most of the job.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to Starved Rock State Park, which I know is just technically outside.
Oh my gosh.
Did you ever spend any time there?
Well, yeah, and I know about the Starved Rock murders is the big deal. Do
Oh,
you
I don't
know
know
about
about that,
this?
no.
Yeah, there's a documentary about it. It's like people were murdered, I don't know, 50 years ago or 70s, I want to say.
Did they find the bodies?
Yeah, and they found the guy, and then
Oh.
they're like, oh, years later, people believe that he's not the guy and that someone else did
Making
it.
a murderer situation.
Yes, exactly.
And you were talking about Ted Bundy earlier, and you're like, well, we don't need to talk about that. But now you're sort of queening out about the Starved Rock
Oh, I'm
State
not
murdering.
queening out. We can talk about Ted, but I don't think I said we don't need to talk about that.
Okay,
but
sorry.
Yeah.
He's cool. Look at this.
Yeah,
Really
it is-
nice.
It is cool. But
You-
you're also like, oh, how spooky.
Spooky
People
kind
were
of
murdered here.
ghosts, and there's whatever this is, a little pond, I guess.
Yeah.
Very nice. And you guys have walked through it as a family, or you've walked through it?
Yes.
Nice. Got some reviews of Starved Rock State Park.
Okay.
First one, 1-star review from 4 years ago. Terrible experience, heartless employees, and just appalling company policies. I asked the little girl at the food stand to please help me warm up the milk for my baby that was getting desperate for her milk. She heartlessly said it was company policy not to do that. ... I would never spend a penny at this company ever again. As a mother, you just feel helpless. You can't feed your child. It's some company policy. Wow. Ruined our entire day.
Wow.
So she's
What were
pissed.
they paying for?
I guess to go in the park because it costs money to enter the park, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And they're like, well, this person wouldn't like warm up my baby's bottle, so fuck them.
Goodness. I mean, bringing a baby to hike,
Nasty.
Has the baby not been through enough?
As the baby, you brought this baby into the world, please don't make it hike.
Yeah. When people are bringing babies hiking, it's kind of like, chill out.
Yeah, leave that
Wait,
kid at home.
Yeah.
Hey, leave that
Wait
kid at
till
home.
it's grown up a little bit.
That's real. There's a 1-star review from a year ago. The staff at the front desk was weird in taking a picture of us. That's cool,
And
right?
that checks out. And he is the murderer.
He is the
So-
murderer. We figured out that one.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know how this person, I guess they can just leave a reason, but this person's name is
So
Blue
funny.
Sky.
That's so funny.
So shout out. Anytime I would see an employee taking a picture of me, I'm like, oh, I'm leaving.
And that's also a place where like people would ask for you to take a photo. Just to
Yes.
take a picture that you haven't asked for is actually really scary.
That's an amazing point.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. 1-star review from 7 years ago. Whoever goes and walks and goes up the many stairs here is a psychopath.
Why?
I don't know, but if you walk up that many stairs, you're a psychopath.
Oh, I mean, I get kind of scared when I'm there just because you know about the murderers, the murder vibe. But it was
Yeah.
like so long ago. I don't know.
I guess to me, they're talking about.
If you
like,
couldn't go
this-
down into the actual like cave part.
I don't know if I can.
No, I mean, I think maybe that's what they're talking
Oh,
about.
I get what you're saying.
Like there's a part that's just like a very, it's a path and it's more it's not scary, I would say.
But I think this person is specifically saying, okay,
Just the
that's interesting.
steps is an issue.
The steps is the issue.
Okay.
Have you ever been to like Red Rocks in Colorado?
I think so, a long time ago.
Because the rocks that that place has at such a high altitude, they were like, be careful of the stairs.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever. Like, I'm 25 years old. I can handle stairs. I was winded by the time I got to the top of the stairs because it's so many stairs and you're at such high elevation that
Yeah.
the air is thin. So you legitimately are gassed when you get up there.
I mean, I definitely remember complaining about stairs, but I kind of just in a way that like you're a kid and you're complaining. That,
Yeah. And this person is.
So I don't know how legitimate. I wouldn't say it's like it's not Everest. It's I don't know if it's this dramatic.
It's not like a fucking like Harry Potter room where the
Yeah.
staircases are shifting and shit. This is from 5 years ago, 1-star review. I couldn't even feed the rock. Another awesome Starved
my
Rock joke.
God.
I'm not kidding you. There were so many jokes like this.
That's
I just had to
horrible.
pick one and be like,
I
I'm not
hate
gonna inundate Faith with like 7 Starved Rock jokes.
Yeah.
So that was that. And then 1-star review, keep it simple. This place sucks.
I love that.
Just keep it simple, straight to the
Yeah.
point.
Okay.
This place fucking sucks. Does it suck or is it cool?
It's like mid, you know?
It's mid.
I mean, especially a national park, there's plenty of parks that are way cooler to see, but it's just
But
kind
not
of what's
around
what's
there.
available.
Yeah. Around
Yeah.
there, that's probably the best option.
Yeah, what
I'd
are you
have
gonna
to
do?
imagine. Okay. We'll do Red Lobster. I'm very interested in this. You put Red Lobster as a place that was a frequented location for you guys.
Yeah.
What was going on at the Red Lobster in Federal
I
Way?
also worked there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. This is like the worst Batmobile. Like, let's head off to the Federal Way Red Lobster. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Oh my gosh.
There she is. There she blows.
Yeah, I used to stand in that lobby.
Were
And
you-
they would trap you in the lobby at the end of the night, like until
What?
everyone left. Like they needed one person to stand in this very small room, this lobby, and you were stuck listening to the music in there and just waiting
Why?
for. I don't really know.
That's
But
so
I just
weird.
remember being stuck in there, and it was awful.
And you were the only person in the whole place?
in the lobby, you were just like trapped in the lobby.
That's so weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Were you a waiter or a host or what?
Okay, so I was a host, and the servers were like, "You'll never be a server."
Whoa.
I was like,
There
I
was
don't wanna
drama?
be a server. Yeah, I think they just didn't have what it takes, or they didn't think I had what it takes. But I only worked there for like a summer.
Can I say something?
What?
I think you could have been a server there.
Oh my god! You know what? Thank you so much.
I think you could have.
But I
fucking
didn't
pulled that
really
shit
want
off.
to deal with the food.
Well, of course.
I don't like that.
So my dad is like deathly allergic to shellfish,
Uh huh.
and my sibling and
I'm allergic too.
You okay?
Yeah.
So very interesting that you
Yeah.
worked there.
Well, I didn't know at the time that I was allergic.
Did you find
and
out
I
by
worked-
working there?
No, I was like just a picky eater for a long time. I found out like in college.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you find it? Would you like
I was
Get
like,
all
wow, I
itchy?
get really sick every time I
Oh,
have
got it.
anything, you know?
interesting?
Yeah.
Is that your only food allergy?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank God.
But I used to tell people that there was like an hour wait so that they would leave.
Okay.
And I'd be like, the Buffalo Wild Wings across the street is great. And I gave them so much business. If you look, you'll see it there.
You should have been fired.
Yeah.
Across, oh, there it is.
There it is.
Across the fucking street.
Shout out.
You didn't even have to turn that far.
That's really who I was working for. Yeah.
God. They should have
Yeah.
been paying you.
Honestly.
Damn. What do we got right there?
You're welcome.
Oh, and there's the
Beat-ups.
Commons.
And
at
there's the
Federal Way.
Commons Mall.
Okay.
God.
It's all happening in Federal
it's
Way.
all happening. Honestly, it looks like a nice day.
It does look like it's August. That's what we were saying
Yeah.
before. It's really
Wow.
nice. But my dad can't eat shellfish. He literally will die if he eats shellfish.
Mhm.
And then my sibling and I, when we were allergy tested, we didn't come back as severe allergy, but enough of an allergy where they're like, you probably just don't want to have it.
Yeah.
So I've never had crab, never had shrimp, never had lobster, never had. I think I maybe have had calamari, but it was like that's a soft shell, so maybe it's not as intense.
Uh-huh.
But I've only been to Red Lobster maybe 3 times in my whole life.
Well, you can have the biscuits, and that's where it's really
And
at.
that's really what's cooking there.
Yeah.
The biscuits are good as fuck.
Yeah.
They're awesome. What was your go-to? Would you eat there while you were there?
No.
Okay.
I don't really I that's kind of against my code of like a job. I don't really get into the food there.
You keep it
You know,
business and pleasure is
Yeah,
separate.
I leave that at home.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're like a soldier.
I am. I really am. And I was at war.
You
so,
were.
Yeah.
Just one summer there.
One summer there, I used to have to answer the phone and say, "Thank you for calling Federal Way Red Lobster. We're now featuring fresh wild Alaskan salmon." And then I think they got mad at me because I wasn't calling it a seaside. You had to call it a seaside dining experience,
That it's definitely not
and
a
it's
seaside
literally
dining.
nowhere near the sea.
Brutal.
Yeah,
How can they even get away with something
you
like
had to
that?
walk them to their table and say, "Enjoy your seaside dining experience." And we're literally in a parking lot.
Yep, surrounded by a
Across from the
Taco
mall.
Time,
Yeah.
a Buffalo Wild, just a road on one side.
Yeah.
It might be a Burger King right there or something. Oh, Mod
Yeah.
Pizza. Shout out to Mod Pizza.
Genuinely,
Genuinely, and there's fucking construction happening in this photo.
truly.
Maybe that's where they're
That's-
building the sea.
Yeah.
Man-made pond or some shit.
Yeah, they're filming the Odyssey here. Yeah, it's really good.
all on IMAX cameras. Shout out.
Um,
That's crazy. That is so humiliating to have to say, welcome to the
know.
seaside dining experience.
yeah, that's kind of my issue with jobs like these. Is like they just try to humiliate you.
They
in that way.
they want
and
because
I won't have it.
it's fun for the person who goes there to be like, whoa, we're at a seaside dining experience.
Yeah.
You fully lying.
Yeah.
Know that it's humiliating.
There's windows. They're gonna see the parking lot.
The parking lot. There's not a parking lot at a seaside dining experience.
Yeah. Also, they would ship the lobsters just all come in a box. Isn't that crazy?
That
Like in a
sucks.
cardboard box together.
Do you ever see them?
Oh yeah, you have to like put them in the tank.
Oh, you were putting them in the
You
tank.
put them in the tank, and then when kids come, you like take one out, and they're like, "Oh my god, a lobster!" And
That
they're like,
feels crazy.
It's about to die. Yeah,
That's really that's really sad.
yeah. I used to put a little crayon in the claw. They love the crayon trick.
That works on me right now as a 29-year-old.
Yeah. It's kind of timeless.
I want to read some reviews of this Red Lobster in particular. 1-star review from 2026. Unpleasant experience. Female server had a bad attitude when I asked her for a container to put my food in. She declined. No smile. Is this you?
I'm actually elated because it wasn't me because I didn't have what it takes to be a server.
Yeah.
So like, how funny.
They're bringing you in for a celebrity
that
shift.
maybe she didn't have what it takes.
She doesn't have what it takes to be a diner at fucking
Yeah.
Red Lobster. And then she went and had her equally unpleasant manager come out and try and bully me into leaving a positive review. Will not be returning. Unfortunate because the food is good, but not the customer service.
Yeah.
And this one was in particular interesting to me because she left a review less than 2 years prior that was 5 stars.
Wow.
Zach, our server, was simply outstanding. He gave my husband a large Dr. Pepper for the price of a small one and made sure we had plenty of delicious Cheddar Bay biscuits. And he gave us a complimentary kids meal that was on my offers without hesitation. Not to mention how delectable our food was. My husband had a huge sesame soy salmon bowl, whereas I had my usual delicious shrimp your way. Yes. Thank you, Zach,
This
for
is vivid. Sorry.
this is the kicker. Ready?
Okay.
For making the last day of our honeymoon awesome.
No.
And then she wrote out heart. She didn't even put a heart. She just wrote heart.
Their honeymoon at sea. Of course.
Their seaside dining experience.
Yeah. I love that she hated the woman but loved the guy.
That's feminism.
Yeah.
Randomly, that is feminism.
That's awesome.
But it's so brutal for the last day of your honeymoon to be at the Federal Way Red Lobster.
Yeah, the grand finale. I mean, what was day one?
Let's bring it
I
up.
have to know.
Wild
Waves
Waves,
was day one.
1-star review from this year. Trash. Took 3 hours to get 2 rounds of endless shrimp.
Oh my god.
And then he hits us with the kicker. More like endless wait.
Oh wow.
Got her
okay.
ass.
Okay, marketing king. Endless wait.
I got 10 servings of that. 0 out of 5 trash. The music was okay, though.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to find the bright side of that.
Music was okay.
Music was okay.
Cut to me trapped in the lobby listening to it for 2
What
hours.
was it? Just like Coldplay and shit?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say so.
The most white people music
Yeah,
of all
very
time.
white. One Republic.
Nice. That's actually when I'm.
Hey, not that there's not some good hits, you know.
When I said Coldplay, I meant One Republic.
Okay. Okay.
So you actually,
and
that's
we're speaking
awesome.
the same language.
We
yeah.
are lost in translation, but we figured it out. 3 years ago, 1 star. Not so good. Maybe even worse. Brutal. Sad. 5-star review. Not my first time to this joint, not my last. Service here is excellent, and the picture speaks for itself. The most mid-plate of
Oh
food I've
my
ever
God.
seen in my entire
Taking
life.
a photo of your Red Lobster dinner, that's devastating.
It's depraved.
yeah.
This is like, unfortunately, this is the kind of move that you do when you don't make a lot of money but want to flex on people.
Yeah.
So you're like, check out my fucking Red Lobster dinner. This, I mean, I don't eat shellfish. This looks unappetizing as hell. This looks unappetizing as hell. I mean, all of it looks bad.
Yeah, I'm like those people at Star Rock who are like, he took a picture. You know, like I'm
Me?
disgusted.
Really awesome. 4-star. This one seems normal at first. 4-star review from a year ago. Service was friendly and fast, had the Monday special, was good, and great value for the money. That's normal, right?
Okay.
So far, we're totally on board with this
Okay.
guy. Reply from the owner. We love when you visit, EJ. Love with the heart emoji. Thanks for sharing your positive seafood dining experience with Red Lobster. See you soon. Kissy emoji.
Oh my god.
There's something going on between the Red Lobster
They're
owner and EJ.
fully having sex.
Fully in
Oh
the
my God.
on the lobster tank.
Where
probably.
at? Yeah.
That's where would be
Ugh.
the best place to fuck at Red Lobster?
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the lobster tank area, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not fucking insane.
I mean,
To
there's-
see a kissy emoji from the Red Lobster owner is pissing me off.
Yeah. There is kind of a more intimate area like in the back.
Okay.
You know, if
Yeah.
you like really guide
Yeah.
them back there. So I would bet it back there.
Have to be.
Yeah, there's kind of a candlelit area.
Maybe after hours in the bathroom, possibly as
Yeah.
well.
Ugh, disgusting.
To each their own. Hi, folks. It's me again, and I've got to tell you, this is a 5-star review from 4 months ago. I took my wife out for a nice dinner and she picked Red Lobster in Federal Way, Washington as the place she wanted to go. I know she picked Red Lobster because she knows that her husband is insanely crazy for lobster and she's always out to please her husband, the sweetie that she is.
Okay.
Although she loves lobster too, just not quite as much. This is the weirdest guy of all time.
Yeah.
He's horny and like...
Write this in your diary. She's always out to please her husband.
I know.
That's none of my business.
It's none of my business and I feel violated.
4 months ago. He's still on the prowl.
He is. This man needs to be locked up.
That's terrifying.
And then this is from later in the review, but it's like huge review. This is just the ending. It's a little more expensive than some others, but I expected to spend a little more as I wanted to give my wife an extra special evening above what we can usually afford and are used to. As far as I'm concerned, Red Lobster came through and made me look and feel like the man of the world and my wife's hero. This guy's
the
fucked
Odyssey.
up.
Yeah.
Returning home after
Odysseus.
war. I wish that I could afford to take her there all the time, but that's what makes it extra special. So when you want to step out of line just a little and spoil the missus with a real treat, Red Lobster is a reasonable expense as those folks excel beyond what the cost covers in every way, and the time you spend there will be a truly unforgettable experience. It certainly was for us, and I can't wait until we do it again.
So scared that's my dad.
Your dad is like a very jubilant man if that's the case.
No, he would never write all of that.
I don't think I've ever... Okay, I have left... The only time I've ever left a review publicly online is when the guy at the fucking, like, Safe Light type place, like the windshield repair place said, if you do this, we'll give you a discount. Okay. And I said, well, for sure I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll never catch me leaving a public review of, like, a business.
Yeah.
That's psycho to me.
Yeah.
Last one for Red Lobster. This is just from a random review. But I love Red Lobster. It's got the 3 Bs. Good, nice, and cheap.
The 3 Bs.
So not really sure what they're talking about there, but it's the 3 Bs. You never heard of the 3 Bs?
What
Good,
does that
nice,
mean?
and cheap.
Am I losing my? I'm like questioning my own sanity.
When I read that, I went, "There's no way that person's not trolling."
Once again, like both these towns not having an understanding of the English language.
I know.
They would never last with the Go Wild acronym. I mean,
never in a million years.
Yeah.
They would never lead with safety.
The 3 Bs, yeah.
What was W again?
Wow, the guest. Are you serious?
You're
Okay.
right. I should have known that. You're
yeah,
right.
I gotta go.
Okay, we'll do one more place and then you can leave. We'll do the Commons at Federal Way, Washington,
Oh my
which is
God.
right there.
Oh my God.
So
many
don't tell me
memories.
you also worked at the Commons at Federal Way,
No, I
Washington.
didn't work there. I actually just went there for fun.
Okay, so you were doing some mall visits.
Yeah.
The mall, when you are a certain age, the mall is the coolest place you can go.
Absolutely.
When I think for me, I would say 7th through 9th grade.
Yeah.
Peak mall.
When you're like
era.
allowed to go to the mall by yourself or
Yes.
with your friends.
But pre having a car.
Yeah.
Yes. What was your go-to shops at the Federal Way Commons?
I think we would like start out in the Target and then you're
okay.
headed toward there's like a movie theater. There was I want to say a Baskin Robbins.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, there weren't really good shops to be to be honest with you. There was a Claire's that was
Okay.
exciting. I think I got my ears pierced there.
Shout out.
Yeah.
You got the Cinemark Century Federal Way.
Yeah, but
Kohl's.
you were always kind of complaining that they didn't have great stores here. That you'd have to like go to another town for better stores. But
Okay.
this was what was available.
What about, I saw Pet Zone. Yeah, Pet Zone. Do they have that?
I don't remember Pet Zone.
Oh, this is not a pet store. This is just one of those fucking
That's
riding
terrifying.
places. Ever see the kids riding these things in a mall? Have you ever seen that?
I think so. Yeah, those are scary.
When I go home and I go to the mall for whatever, because the fucking Cheesecake Factory is there or whatever, and my
Yeah.
dad's like, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory. There's
Yeah.
kids riding these in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a kid, I would go ape shit for that.
Yeah, there was like a Borders bookstore at one
Rest in
time.
peace.
R.I.P.
I always liked Borders more
We
than Barnes &
loved
Noble.
going in there and like filming ourselves just like picking stuff up and making fun of it, you know? Like really quality content.
Really like early content creation from you guys.
Yeah.
That's so nice. Would you say overall this is a good mall, a not good mall, or an excellent mall?
It's not a good mall.
Love that.
Yeah.
Thank you for being being
It's
honest.
just what's close.
Yep. And we love that.
Yeah.
3 reviews of the Commons at Federal Way. 1 star. Don't bother. There's only like 3 or 4 stores here anymore after Walmart and online shopping became huge during, quote, COVID pandemic.
Oh, not the quotes. We imagined all of it.
What's awesome to me is that they think that online shopping only got big during the pandemic when it's been the dominant way to shop for years.
Yeah.
And then the quotes around COVID pandemic is really scary to me.
Yeah.
But I love that.
And I see a winky emoji coming and I'm scared. So.
Besides the kids would never do what we did when we were young, go and hang out at the mall for hours on end, ... Winky emoji.
Why is there a winky emoji?
They are fucking there.
Okay.
I think. What else could it be?
Yeah.
Having sex at the mall.
I do think I was making out in the movie theater.
Nice.
I gotta be real.
Thank you for keeping it a buck with me today.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that. 1-star review from 7 years ago. Every time I go to the movie theater, like you,
okay.
here I am amazed that the mall is still open. It's like that scene from Family Guy when Peter walks into a Sears and it's like Mad Max.
Full circle.
Full circle. Shout out to my friend.
Wow.
And shout out to our friend and your former coworker.
Yeah.
Can you get me in touch with him?
Close colleague.
Can you get me in touch with him, yes or no?
I don't have his number.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that off
we'll
mic.
reach out.
I think you're saying that just because the mics are rolling, and then the second the mics are off,
things will get real.
things will get real. 1-star review 2 years ago. We travel full time around the U.S. This is a disgusting place with disgusting people.
Well, yeah. If you could travel across the U.S., why are you going there?
Why are you going to Federal Way, Washington, in particular, if you're traveling all around
Same
the
with the
country?
honeymoon. I mean, this is out of control.
People are literally crazy.
It doesn't
here.
make any sense.
And I loved it, and I loved visiting, LaSalle, Illinois, and I love talking to you, Faith.
Oh,
Thanks for having me on my own show.
yeah.
'Cause I know this
And
is
you're
your show.
welcome. And it is my show. Thank you so much to our crowd.
What do you want to plug, if anything?
Just my tour dates. I'm going on tour.
Yay.
Chicago, San Diego, Seattle, New York,
Starved Rock,
LA. Yeah.
Federal Way Commons,
The Red Lobster. Absolutely. Yeah.
The Eye in Wild Waves. Or
Yeah.
Go Wild, excuse me.
Do it.
Do it.
That's what I always say.
Go see Faith if you live in those cities. Very funny. She's awesome. Go see her. If you want to, you can follow the show on Instagram at Welcome to Tinkertown. On Instagram, follow us for news, follow us for updates, follow us for clips, big clips.
Whoa.
And you can send us an email at welcometotinkertown@gmail.com. No one's done that so far, which,
Okay.
maybe you can be the first. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Faith.